And what I'm suggesting is that maybe Democrats could learn a thing or there's nothing to learn. There's nothing to learn from those cretins.
The Podjans have liberal institution brain. The Podjans are okay. I need you guys to understand something, and this is not me like glazing them or defending them because they gave me an outlet or an opportunity to speak my truth. I'm just saying this with all sincerity. In DC, they look at the Podjans, who you are right, do have institutional brain. Anyway, damn, I turned my TikTok on and first thing that pops off on the For You page is me. Frustrated with what was going on. The notion that in the wealthiest nation on earth, we have 600,000 people sleeping. From the Tennessee Holler, let's go. But yeah, I actually wanted to show you guys another fun little story. So this morning I went to my optometrist. I got these glasses as a gift a long time ago. And I was like, let me put some optics in it. And I had these other glasses that I'd bought recently as well. And I went and I got lenses put in them, got a new prescription. You know what I mean? Like, see if it's advanced, see if my sight is worsened. It's worsened a little bit, not that significantly. It's fine. That's like some unk shit, right? But the problem is the glasses are actually transition lenses, okay? Because I was like, oh, these frames are kind of cool. They're interesting. And you know what? I'm going to get them. I'm going to get transition lenses on them. And I know that, like, for a lot of people, they hear transition lenses and they go, oh, you're a fucking boomer. Okay. A lot of people hear transition lenses and they go, oh, you're a boomer. I think it's better, in my opinion. I mean, if you're, oh, I saw this one. Yeah. I think it's better, in my opinion, to get transition lenses rather than, you know, constantly have to swap out back and forth between your sunglasses that you can't see out of and your regular optics. Transition lenses suck dick. They stay dark for too long. Yeah, they don't actually turn back with ease. That is for sure. But I don't really care. So get RX sunglasses. Yeah, I don't want to swap them though. I don't want to swap them. Anyway, but that's not the main point of the story. Here, let's watch this TikTok. Also boost this. Wait, what? Why is there no sound? Oh. And I got transition lenses. What the f? Earlier today, I went and I got my new glasses. They were gifted. And I got... Fuck! Earlier today, I went and I got my new glasses. They were gifted. And I got transition lenses put on them so I can actually see and also be able to go outside and have it turn into sunglasses. You know, real boomer shit. And I walk into my optometrist's office to pick up these glasses, right? And I don't realize that I'm wearing a t-shirt that says, I lubricate my AR-15 with liberal cum. So I immediately had to dive into the bathroom of the optometrist's office and flip the shirt, basically wear it inside out so I could pick up these goddamn glasses. Just a fun little story for you guys. That's it. That's all I got. Happy Thanksgiving, I guess. Are transition lenses too boomer coded? Is that what it is? Am I cooked? Am I unk? Am I old? I got like white hair even. Yeah. I had to flip my t-shirt inside out of the sheer embarrassment of walking into my optometrist's office with a t-shirt that I realized far too late had the lettering, I lubricate my AR-15 with liberal cum. Shouts out to Ludwig for getting me the shirt. The glasses are giving zesty Dahmer. Okay. Well, luckily I don't have the long hair anymore. If I did, it would be way worse. Why can't I comment on my own TikTok? What is happening? TikTok on the desktop is so bad. Like, it's kind of crazy. Look at this. Look, I can't even load it. And then look at TikTok on the desktop. I can't click on it. It's not letting me. Okay, I gotta just use it on my phone. They really don't want you using this shit on the desktop, honestly. But yeah, that's the situation. You voting for 5 Hearts Under One Roof for best story game? Yes. That's another, you know, that's another fun little story for you guys. Also, yeah, I saw this TikTok earlier. Shit's going viral. I like it, but
presidency is just defined by not really fighting for anything and letting your own friends roll over your legislative agenda. Why?
I think people are being a little too mean, in my opinion, to the pod Johns, to the pod save boys, because they were nice enough to have me on and also like give me an opportunity to say my piece to a shit ton of liberals who apparently had never really considered, had never really personally considered what this would look like a progressive vision for the party. And I do think that we need to do that. It's good for people like myself to be able to sneak into that discourse and present myself in a charitable manner. I mean, it's seemingly very popular. Like, the episode got to #1 at a certain point yesterday, and now it's like still at top 6 on Apple Podcasts. And not only is it good, but like, I've been getting a lot of normies reaching out to be like, I showed it to my mom. Like, I showed this episode to my mom, and she thought it's a breath of fresh air. Like, for a lot of people, this is the type of commentary that they never actually hear. And it once again makes me feel as though if MSNBC or like mainstream media outlets were regularly churning out my position, that there would be a lot more mass mobilization in that direction. And that's precisely the reason why they don't do it. Because I think people understand what's hurting them. People understand where they hurt, okay? And it makes me feel as though, when someone is actively communicating what the problems are and demanding more from the Democratic Party, instead of just like constantly presenting themselves as like these docile, pro-compromise individuals, they kind of go along with it because there's no other option for them, right? There's no other option for them at all. There's no other alternative for them. But when they hear someone say, no, this is the way to go, they like it. But like I said, I think a lot of people are being
people come out and
a little ruthless to the Podjons.
I mean, really, like, that doesn't make a lot of sense, right? Because Biden has to play by the rules. No, I know. I know that he has rules. I'm suggesting that maybe his own opponents don't care about the rules, and that maybe Americans aren't really that much a fan of rules. I think it's clear at this point that actually they vote for people who shit all over the rules so long as it makes them feel as though shitting all over the rules is going to lead to their life getting better. And what I'm suggesting, I just don't think that you understand how the government works. Okay. Let's just take a second here. Let's ask ourselves, has any Republican ever had the conversation we're having right now? What do you mean exactly? Well, I don't think that Republicans ever try to back themselves into a corner where they're making all the exact right optimal decisions, right? They're kind of just moving fast and breaking things, and they seem to just pick up voters no matter what they're doing because people are at least appreciating the action as the point. And what I'm suggesting is that maybe Democrats could learn a thing or two. There's nothing to learn! There's nothing to learn from those cretins!
The Podjons have liberal institution brain. The Podjons are... Okay... I need you guys to understand something, and this is not me like glazing them or defending them because they gave me an outlet or an opportunity to speak my truth. I'm just saying this with all sincerity. In DC, they look at the Podjons, who, you are right, do have institutional brain, but in DC, they look at the Podjons as like the most aggressive, progressive people that you have ever encountered. Like, in the DC bubble, that's how fucking conservative the Democratic Party is. They literally look at the Pod Save America boys as like, the activist base of the party. That's it. Like, does chat not know how the Podjons work for Obama? They're the young progressives from 08. Yeah. Like, for them, for a lot of people in DC, I'm telling you right now, for a lot of people in DC, they are just like unimaginably progressive. They're like, what are you saying? These are some of the most progressive people on the planet. Like, what do you mean we got to go further left than that? There is no further left than that. That's it. That's the maxed out further. That's the most leftist guy you can be. And this isn't about like the Podjons are defending them. This is to tell you how unimaginably conservative the DC bubble is and how unimaginably conservative the Democratic Party is. Yeah, they were pushing to get rid of the filibuster in 2020, and politicians thought they were insane. They were like, that's crazy. That's not, you're out of your mind. Like, you must be crazy. And it's kind of funny to think about, because when I say, hey, we have these regulatory agencies, maybe we should use those regulatory agencies against politicians as well that are routinely in violation of the same, things that those agencies are supposed to look at, direct conflict of interest and the like. And the most progressive, the most radically progressive people, according to the DC Democratic Party bubble, will look at me and go, that's the most insane thing I've ever heard. Like, that is the most insane. I mean, that's crazy. We're wielding the regulatory bodies like as a weapon. And I'm like, first of all, it's what they're supposed to do. I'm just demanding that they actually do it, like truly, drain the swamp. And secondly, the Republicans do it in the opposite direction all the time. But yeah, ultimately, I'm very fortunate that they even let me on there. So it's great. But do we have a blast off meme chat? Do we have anything here or no? If we don't, I'm just going to rip another. Do you guys have a blast off meme chat? China's new nuclear reactor. It's very cool.
The last things you want to have.
Okay, we'll look at that. Well, maybe we'll watch it. Syrian coup in Aleppo? No way, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy. I had no idea.